Welcome to the Texas Consilium Show. I'm Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. My guest today is Jason McCann. He is the co-founder and CEO of Vari. Jason, welcome to the show. Thanks for being
Hey, oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, first of all, congratulations on your nomination for the Texas Consilium Excellence Award. Thanks for taking the time to join us for the interview. And as part of the interview, I just want, in your own words, if you could talk to us about your company, yourself, your vision, and some things that you do that make you different from everybody else. But let's start with you and your business. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we started off, with one of my partners was having back pain. So he was literally standing at a cardboard box to alleviate it throughout the day. And we couldn't find a standing desk for him about 7 years ago. So he dreamt up what became the first product that we created, which was called the Veridesk. And as we went out there and started selling, we had a tremendous response for it. We didn't know anything about the furniture industry. We both knew a lot about consumer products. We both built companies and been around the consumer product space. But by having this relationship with the end customer and the fan, we started to really build a huge fan base and following for our product called the Veridesk, and became overnight the best-selling sit-stand desk in the world. Fast forward to today, by listening to customers, we've now created over 200 different products, all around, built around dreaming about the workspace of the future. So by taking care of one person's back pain and listening to them, what we ultimately realized is the workspace of the future is built around flexibility and change. And we see that even in today's world, where spaces can move and walls can move and lights. And it gave us all these great ideas for products. And that elevated our vision to build the company, elevate it to Vari.
What about your vision for Veridesk? Let's look like 5 years out, and where do you see your business, and where do you want it to be?
Yeah, we originally called our company Veridesk, and here in the last 2 months, we've actually elevated the brand to Vari. And it's because we now create workspaces that elevate people. So it's no longer around just height adjustability. It's around thinking about the positivity around corporate culture, innovation, all built around workspaces that ebb and flow like businesses change. So we've created walls that actually move. We've created lights and LEDs that you can plug into your ceiling, so you can now think about the workspace of the future. So people that have toured a Google headquarters or thought about a maker space or an artisan shop, could that be a workspace of the future? So we're just getting started. We've got about 300 different products in the pipeline, and we're now elevating our vision to space as a service. So we started to buy buildings, transform them with all the different Vari products, and we can lease them out fully furnished. So it's just a whole new evolution of the brand.
What makes your business special?
Well, it's really built on the people and our values. So as we started to scale the business, again, we had no employees when we started 7 years ago. Today, I've got over 350 employees. So right here in Texas, we're based here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We now have a global impact. I've got over 130 countries that use our product. We ship to 30 different countries on a daily basis. But by starting here in Texas, we were able to meet all these great businesses and entrepreneurs and incubate our business, attract great talent. So attracting great talent that embodies our values and understands the vision of creating workspaces that elevate people has allowed us to work with all these great organizations here in Texas, but really now have a global impact on all these different businesses.
Now, the Texas Consilium Award is based on business excellence. So the criteria encompass areas such as customer satisfaction, operational excellence, employee satisfaction, business performance, and more. Describe how your company exemplifies excellence.
Well, it's been awesome, So we've won Greatest Places to Work by several different organizations, including Forbes magazine here most recently. So again, it's great to win awards on Greatest Places to Work. We also measure data. So we're doing Net Promoter Score. So we have an 82 Net Promoter Score. So you're talking about Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, great companies and brands out there. And what we realize is by focusing on the end customer, and really we call it creating lifelong fans and building that journey with them, we were able to create the workspace of their dreams. So our team, culture, and values is all built around building a great organization. And what I've described is I wanted to build an organization that could live beyond my lifetime. And so what are those foundational things? And I think Simon Sinek would call it in the infinite game. What are those foundational things that we put in place? It's creating Vari University. So our teams are learning and constantly thinking about how do we train. then taking our great ideas, and we work with other great organizations. I've got over 25,000 different companies that we do business with, including 98% of the Fortune 500, all based from right here, but we're having all these great organizations that we're able to have a positive impact on. So it's constantly reinvesting in our people, attracting great talent, then sharing as we dream about the workspace of the future with our clients and our fans out there so that we can help them grow their businesses and their cultures.
Now, if you're speaking to an audience of Texas business leaders, and they want to improve their business and through leadership improvement and your journeys to live through what you've done, what lessons that you've learned would you most like to share with them?
Yeah, I think it starts about, if you think about it, as an entrepreneur, when you're starting out, you're hiring people that embody your values, but you're building a company ultimately based upon its core values. Then the culture is going to continue to ebb and flow and change as you add people that embody those core values. So hiring great talent, defining those core values, having a clear mission and vision for what you're trying to do, continuing that flywheel effect, and then reinvesting in your people. So by investing in your people through your university, book clubs, learning, health and wellness. So we have gym on site, healthy foods, taking all the friction points out from a collaboration standpoint allows you to create this amazing workforce. Also, being based here in Texas has been incredible because we're surrounded by all these great organizations that we can learn from, test our ideas, bring them in. So clients tour our headquarters every day from all over the world, but a lot here right in Texas. They get to come see the workspace of the future. Our teams now provide free design services. We build your space. We come deploy it and set it up for you. And now we've elevated our vision to think of space as a service. So as your business changes, we change it with you. So one of our core values is embrace change. So we help clients lean into that and really embrace change as they think about getting ready for all the different challenges that we're all experiencing as we grow a business. And I think that's part of the whole Texas spirit too, which has been awesome for us.
Brilliant. That's a great answer for that. I really applaud you on that. What are you doing with Vari in the way of corporate responsibility, engaging with the communities that you work
Yeah, giving has been a huge component. Since day one, we've started to give back. So last year in 2019, we gave over $2 million worth of furniture away to nonprofit organizations. So the North Texas Food Bank, Make-A-Wish Foundation, huge organizations that you've heard of, and hundreds of organizations that you may not have heard of. But by taking furniture and creating a positive workspace for those nonprofits, they can then take money that they would have had for desks or office furniture and deploy that back into what they were going to do. So each year, this year, we'll give away another $2 million worth of furniture. Each of my employees gets up to a week, 40 hours of paid volunteer time off to go back and give back to their community. A lot of them go in teams to nonprofit organizations. We set up furniture. We've been to Puerto Rico and donated school desks to the schools in Puerto Rico. This impact and this ripple effect has been huge. So it's a whole very giving. Our community giving is a big piece of our core values for us.
That's great. I'm glad that you're such a great corporate citizen. All right, now, thank you for being on the show today. That concludes the portion of the interview that we would use publicly. But stick around for a couple of minutes. I've got a couple of questions for you later.
Awesome. Thanks.
You're welcome.